on YouTube. This is the very latest news from Fabulous 103 and the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. It would be great if you liked and subscribed to us. The 37-year-old daughter of ailing ex-Prime Minister Shinawatra has been elected as the leader of the Pheu Thai party in a vote that saw only one candidate. With many noting that it was just 2 years ago that she entered politics, she's already held several positions within the government. And it's important to note that Kun Sreta remains as Prime Minister. In the same voting, several others were chosen as deputy party leaders, and we're told her fast-track promotion is based on her personal skills and not family name. After extraordinary delays, the autopsy report on the 18-year-old Thai football student, one of 12 rescued from Chiang Rai caves, shows sadly that he took his own life. Once the captain of the wild boar team that caught the world's attention when trapped in flooding caves, he went on to travel to the UK on a football scholarship, but sadly at the beginning of the year was reported as demised. At that time, reports indicated a head injury. Now, with no in-depth details as to the method or motive, it has been clarified that he took his own life. 153 Thais have been rescued from what's described as a mass human trafficking ring in Myanmar. An operation that involved Burmese authorities and the Thai embassy there saw all who had been promised legitimate work freed and given temporary shelter until they can be brought home. In Samut Prakan at the weekend, 3 passengers in a longtail boat travelling on local canals lost their lives after a jet ski rammed into their vessel and sunk it. Reports indicate that 4 high-speed joyriders were racing along the canals before encountering the traditional boat. The ski rider who jumped clear before the impact has been charged with manslaughter. From the start of November, a new central task force will be targeting illegal entertainment operators and drug traffickers, as that sees its launch following approval by Kun Anutin, the Interior Minister. Independently, provinces may choose to set up their own local forces, which will then work with the new national one. Duties include regular and repeated checks on entertainment venues, reviewing staff and customer ages and opening hours, together with a clampdown on weapons and gambling. This comes ahead of plans which we may not see until the end of the year that are hoped to see entertainment zone areas such as Walking Street allowed to open legally until perhaps 4 in the morning. The Council of State has denied media reports carried by most Thai mainstream media that it had decried the use of a loan to support the planned 10,000 baht programme, which at some point next year may see most Thais given the money in the form of a voucher to spend on essential goods. The Anti-Human Trafficking Division on Saturday raided a gay spa in the capital, arresting 3 Thai men and discovering the employment of young men under the age of 18. If current rules are applied, then all 3 face being held without bail until a court case, which could take up to a year. Those minors were taken to a safe location and over the weekend were making statements to the authorities, and the Foreign Affairs Ministry at the weekend complained after the Israeli ambassador to the United Nations used a graphic video to promote their side of the battle in their own country. The video is said to have featured the death of a Thai national working there at the hands of Hamas. And the complaint, well, it outlines the lack of respect to the people of Thailand, especially those involved, and an apology is awaited. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, shoppers in a mall were surprised when a police operation went into effect there, seeking out an armed individual. Designed to improve response and public safety, the practice drill, codenamed Active Shooter, saw a simulation of the aftermath of a mass shooting and involved several agencies along with mall security teams. We're told to expect more of this too, as the authorities are determined to ensure public safety in Thailand. Banglamung police got their feet wet when they were aided by the Pattaya Marine Rescue Department after a Chineseman decided to drown himself following an altercation with his girlfriend. It seems that the two were a part of a group on Naglua Beach at around 2 in the morning who called for help after he divested himself of his clothing and walked out into the sea after the row. 2 boats were dispatched and after quite a while he was found and recovered. And 4,000 bikini-clad runners from 30 countries took part in Pattaya's international bikini race at the weekend, seeing men alongside ladies dressed in the desired attire. Known as the funnest of fun runs, the bikini race has long been an established part of the city's calendar and was only ever called off during the COVID era. Despite rain at times, the runners did well, onlookers had fun And of course the cameras were out too. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 30 degrees, dropping down to 25, a cloudy and humid day with thunderstorms at some time in the afternoon, and the real feel of 34. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.